breaking news. The highest profile Democrat yet officially wading into presidential waters. In just the last half hour, Senator Elizabeth Warren announced the launch of a 2020 Presidential Exploratory Committee. The Democrat from Massachusetts releasing a 4.5-minute biographical video ending on this note. Watch.
No matter where you live in America, and no matter where your family came from in the world, you deserve a path to opportunity. That's why today I'm launching an exploratory committee for president. But the outcome of this election will depend on you. If we organize together, if we fight together, if we persist together, we can win. We can, and we will.
Let's get right to NBC's Mike Memoli, who's in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We have been playing this game for quite a while, Mike. Who was going to get in first? Who was going to make the first jump? Now we know it's Elizabeth Warren. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right, Chris. Well, with all due respect to John Delaney and Julian Castro, who have already taken more formal steps into this race, what Elizabeth Warren has done here on this last day of 2018 is fire the starting gun for 2020. It's not a surprise, of course, that she is announcing today her exploratory committee. We've expected this for some time. But what she says in her announcement video is the American middle class is under attack, that political corruption is poisoning our democracy. And in an email to supporters, she says that the American people deserve a debate about how to restore the middle class and who best to lead that debate. Now, why today? Talking to Warren advisors, they say that she wanted to make this announcement today for two reasons. One is, it's actually a technical reason. She doesn't have a leadership pack like some of the other big-name Democrats do. So this allows her to start raising money and spending money, hiring staff, and maybe doing some political travel, which we might see in less than a week. The other point that they want to really, the message they want to send is that Warren is really going to run her own campaign on her own terms. They're not making decisions based on what anybody else is doing. They're going to stick to their playbook and run the kind of campaign that they want to do. Warren, of course, was just reelected to a second term in the Senate. She'll be sworn in for that second term on Thursday. It'll be interesting in the Senate to see her interact with the likes of Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, some of the other big-name Democrats we expect to get into the race soon. We also expect where else she'll be heading to some of those early states in the weeks ahead, depending on what happens with the shutdown there in Washington. Chris?
Mike Memoli, where it's cold in Cambridge. Thank you so much.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.